Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I want to make a new video about my weekly assignment. So this is week 3 for my weekly assignment. So we have to configure the super lab that mentor give us. So right here I already have the topology. So maybe let's start. So we have super lab right here. We have VLAN 1 till 30, I think. Yeah, so let's start. So first we have to make PC configuration on routers and switch. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 nodes or router and switch right here. So let's start from switch number 1. So we have to change the host name and enable secret. Okay, done. Move to the next. Okay. So do the basic configuration on all routers and switch. Oh, I think I'll wait. Okay. We still have 4 more switch. So 4. That's done for basic configuration. Let's check on check result. Oh, okay. Enable secret. Okay, let's continue to step number 2. Configure VLAN and trunking in switch number 1 and core RCR2. Okay, first configure VLAN and set the VLAN number. Okay, we have to configure port fast in all interface that connect to server. Oh yeah. After that, we have to configure router on stick on core routers number 2 below the detail of so we use static IP address or manual on the server. So this is for network VLAN number 1. So let's start from switch. We're gonna change the mode for port to port fast. For switch mode access VLAN 1 and spanning port fast. That's it, and then we go to interface that connect with router 0/1 and change the mode trunk, and we have to make sure that this trunk only allow VLAN 1. Okay, maybe check. Okay, after that we're gonna make router on stick on router number 2. We're gonna enter interface 0/0, shut first, exit, and we're gonna make interface or sub interface. And we're gonna add IP address. So we use prefix 24. Okay, that's done. After that we're gonna add IP address on server cara manual. So this DNS server use 2. Okay, default gateway. This is IP router on stick. Okay, web server point 2. Point 3 I mean 1.1. Okay, let's move to email server. Celsius 0.4. Okay, that's done. Let's check in the check result. This is on switch number 1. Let's check to the switch number 1. Okay. Okay, let's continue to the, oh yeah, make sure that HPC can ping. Okay, let's try to ping to the router. Okay, success. Let's move to part number 3. Configure VLAN, trunking, and switch number 2, access point, and core core router 4. So we're gonna move to this bagian, this section. So maybe we're gonna start from here. So this is the same thing with before, like before. Maybe first we're gonna make VLAN. This VLAN 2, and VLAN 3, name VLAN 3 plus VLAN 4, name VLAN 4. And after that we're gonna configure that only VLAN to this network access this switch. And after that we're gonna configure that port connect with host change to port fast. Okay, exit interface 0/1 mother trunk port trunk allow. So in this network, this router will have 3 VLAN. This VLAN 2, 3, and 4. Exit and interface range. If okay, if 0, 3, 4. So this is for VLAN 3. We get to port fast. Okay, exit, and like now for VLAN 4 using interface 5 and 6. Exit. So for this port, I think this is just trunk port. So maybe let's check interface F0/2 switch port mode trunk and switch port trunk allow VLAN 2, and we move to access point. So we're gonna change the SSID and authentication type and set the password. So we just have to change this. this is, so this is using so as ID we use Aguna course Wi-Fi, copy, pass, and we use VPA 2 PSK, and passkey use password 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, let's check, is it correct? No, this is the access point. Okay, that's correct. Okay, and next we're gonna connect all of smartphone to the Wi-Fi. Start from here. Like here, okay. So SSID we use course Wi-Fi, and this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Things done for smartphone number 1. So let's configure the same thing to all smartphone. Okay, let's check, is it correct? Yeah, so all correct. So let's continue to the next point. Configure router on stick. So we have to configure router on stick and DHCP also. We're gonna make DHCP server, and we're gonna set the DNS to the server. Okay, let's go to the routers and sys. Oh, first we're gonna enter interface to the switch. If a 0 slash, shut first, and then we're gonna make interface or sub interface. This one to number 2, and we're gonna add IP address. So like here we already have the address and also the subnet. Exit, for that we're gonna make for VLAN 3 and 4. It, after that we're gonna make IP DHCP, but first we're gonna make configuration for the exclude address. So this is the address for the router on stick. on the sub interface for VLAN. Okay. Oh, I'm wrong. That we're gonna make IP DHCP pool. Okay, first we're gonna make for VLAN 2. Okay, default router DNS is the IP of DNS server. Okay, that's it. And then we're gonna make for the other VLAN. Oh, I think I'm now on VLAN number 2. Okay, let's go again to pool number 3, and okay, we're gonna change this and exit. Okay, I think it's done. So let's move to the next part. Okay, maybe that's done. So last we're gonna change this to the DHCP, so the host can get IP automatically. What, something wrong, I think. Let's check. So maybe we're gonna check to the switch number 2, because configuration on routers number 4 it's correct. I misclick, sorry. So we're back to here, and again interface. Okay, I think it's done. So we're gonna check here. Here also we're gonna open the interface to access point. Okay, let's again. Okay, success. So on the last step, we have to make sure that each PC can ping each other. So let's smart already have. Wait. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna delete this because this is gonna make my computer it's so like. Okay, that's for part 3. So we're gonna move to the next part. So this is the same like before. So this is gonna make for this section right now. So start from switch first. And interface. So we're gonna add the VLAN. So this is we have VLAN 5 until VLAN 7. Name VLAN 7. That's it. And we have to configure all of VLAN only. Basically this is the same thing like before, so maybe I'm gonna fast. Okay. That's done for the switch, and we're gonna make router on a stick on router number 4 again. So this is for the next area interface. Was 0/1, no shut first. Then you're gonna make the sub interface it, and then we're gonna make for VLAN 6. So we just have to change this. Also we're gonna change network and exit 7. Yeah, let's move to the next step. Oh yeah, we have to make the HCP for the VLAN too. Okay, and we have to exclude the sub interface for each VLAN. Yeah, and IP, and next we're gonna make VLAN or pool VLAN. This is for 5 first. And default route, this IP of sub interface, and DNS slash use IP of DNS server. That's it. And we're gonna make 4.6. That's done. So last we're gonna change the protocol to get IP on PC. Okay. And the last step, you have to make sure that each PC can ping to another VLAN. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next part. So we're gonna configure VLAN and trunking in switchport 4, 5, and 6. we're gonna configure on the router first. So we're gonna make router on a stick first. This is interface f0/1, no share, exit. So we're gonna make VLAN 8 to 30. Okay, last 30. Okay, and after that we're gonna make DHCP for VLAN 8 until 30. How we gonna mix exclude address first. Okay, okay, dance, and we're gonna make DHCP pool. For root. Same, we're gonna use IP DNS. Okay, so let's make for the other VLAN. So whew, last one for VLAN 30. Okay, that's done. Okay, next we're gonna configure and switch number 4. So like before, we're gonna add VLAN. Okay, it. So we're gonna check result first. So let's move to switch number 4. Okay. Is fa0/2. Let's check again. Exit. The support number trunk. Okay. Port allow and before this interface if I /1 no shut. Oh, yeah, let's check again. Okay, things done. VLAN 8, VLAN 8, 9, 9, 10. Set and interface if 0/1, and we're gonna switch port mode trunk, port trunk allow VLAN 30, 12, and 11. Exit interface range 50/2 3 on the access HTTP VLAN 12 spanning port fast. For this interface 6 and 7. VLAN 30 and spanning port fast. Last but not least, this is for 4 and 5, yeah. 4, 5 sport mode access, sport access VLAN 11. Exit. So I'm gonna interface 5/8. This is interface connect with switch number 6, I think, on the trunk. And exit. Let's check result again. Right now on switch number 5. Oh, we still have to 8. Okay. Let's move to switch number 6. Is 0/1. This is connect with the shot spread mode trunk low VLAN. It support our interface fa0/10. This is interface that connect with switch number 5. It I'm gonna interface range fa0/2 until 9 spanning for fast. Exit, and we're gonna change for 2 and 3. This 4 and 5. So this is 2 and 3. This is for VLAN 11. We're gonna make VLAN first 8. Then 10, 11. Okay, and then we're gonna back to interface range. 4 and 5. I think this is interface. Oh, this is 6, 7, and this is 8, 9. 4 and 5 VLAN 8. Make sure. Okay, now 6 and 7. This is for think this. Okay, VLAN 10. Change port spanning port fast. Make sure, just make sure. 8, 9 for VLAN 9. Next it. Let's check. So we have wrong here, so maybe later. And also in switch number 3. I think I already configured that. Yeah. Oh, I think this is bug. Yeah. So and let's change the model of IP address.
Oke, keseringan ngocok sih.